All right, today we're going to take a trip on one of the most beautiful and honestly heartbreaking journeys in all of literature. We're diving into Kenji Miyazawa's masterpiece, Night on the Galactic Railroad. And trust me, this is so much more than just a story about a train in space. It's a deep, deep look at friendship, what it means to lose someone, and what true happiness is all about.
He didn't know why, but he was filled with a deep sadness. Right from the jump, we're introduced to our main character, Giovanni, and this feeling that just hangs over him. You know, it's this profound melancholy, a sadness that's so big he can't even figure out where it's coming from. And that feeling, it's the key to this entire story.
So, who is Giovanni? Well, his life is tough, really tough. He's just a young boy, but instead of playing with other kids, he's pulling long shifts at a print shop. And when he's done there, he's rushing home to take care of his sick mom. All of this responsibility, it just weighs him down and completely sets him apart from everyone else his age. He's totally isolated. And to make it all the more pointed, this is all happening while the town is throwing this huge, vibrant Centaur festival. So you've got lights, you've got music, you've got everyone together, and then you have Giovanni, all alone on a dark hill, just looking down at the party he can't join. It's the perfect picture of how he feels on the inside, right? An outsider looking in. And then, out of nowhere, everything just flips. His quiet, lonely world completely shudders. The dark field in front of him just erupts. It becomes this unbelievable kaleidoscope of light and color. It's this moment of pure magic, a total shock to the system that yanks him right out of his reality and into, well, something else entirely. And just like that, he's not on the hill anymore, he's on a train. But this isn't just any train. It's racing straight through the stars of the Milky Way. I mean, can you imagine? The whole world he knows is gone, and in its place is this breathtaking, impossible journey through the cosmos.
And here's the thing, in this completely bizarre, beautiful new reality, he's not alone. Right there next to him is Campanella, his one true friend. Seeing him there is this huge comfort for Giovanni. But it also kicks up a ton of questions, right? How is Campanella here? Why is he on this train? It's a mystery.
Okay, so it's time to reveal what's really going on. This isn't some magical joyride. The Galactic Railroad, it's a celestial train. It's carrying the souls of people who have passed away on their final journey to the afterlife. Now, Giovanni has no clue about this yet. He's just along for the ride, but he's on a train for the dead. Along the way, they meet all sorts of other passengers, and each one has a story. There's a bird catcher who catches these beautiful herons and presses them into candy. It's a strange commentary on life and death. Then they meet two children and their tutor who drowned after their ship hit an iceberg. They chose to stay together rather than be saved separately. Every single person they meet represents something bigger, a different way of looking at life, sacrifice, and duty. So, all of these strange encounters, all of these stories of sacrifice, they're all pushing Giovanni and Campanella toward this one giant question. What is true happiness? Really? Is it about yourself, or is it something bigger? What does it actually mean to live a life that brings happiness to everyone, not just you? It's the philosophical heart of the whole journey. As the train gets closer to its final stop, this brilliant constellation called the Southern Cross, you can feel the mood start to shift. The sense of wonder starts to fade, and it's replaced by this feeling of an ending. And Giovanni really picks up on this. He sees a change in Campanella, something quiet and knowing, and it makes him really uneasy. And that's when Campanella says something that will just stick with you forever. As long as it brings everyone real happiness, then I don't mind if my body is burned 100 times. Whoa. In the way he says it, it's not sad. It's peaceful. He's found his answer to that big question. For him, true happiness is complete self-sacrifice for the good of others. He then starts talking about where he's going, about a true heaven where his mother is waiting for him. It's becoming really clear that Campanella understands the nature of this journey in a way Giovanni just can't. He's accepted his destination, a place that Giovanni, as one of the living, can't even begin to comprehend. And then he's gone, just like that. There's no big farewell, no dramatic goodbye. One moment Campanella is there, and the next, he's just vanished. Poof, gone. Giovanni is completely alone again, but this time, the silence feels so much louder, surrounded by all those stars. He wakes up with a jolt,
And just as fast as the journey started, it's over. He's right back where he began, alone on that cold, dark hill, with the festival lights twinkling below. You have to wonder, right? Was any of that real? Was it just a dream cooked up by a lonely, sad kid? That amazing trip through the stars feels like a lifetime away. I mean, talk about a brutal contrast. In the dream, he had this incredible journey with his best friend, a promise to always be together. But the reality he's waking up to, it's the complete opposite. It's about being alone and facing a terrible loss. That ticket he had for the Galactic Railroad, it was real. And the price of his passage was Campanella's life. Still shaken, totally confused, Giovanni scrambles down the hill. He can see a crowd gathering by the river, and he just knows something is wrong. The happy sounds of the festival are gone, and now all he hears is panic and shouting and sadness. And then he hears it, the terrible news. Campanella fell in the river. Except he didn't just fall. He jumped in. He jumped in to save another kid who was drowning. And get this, the classmate he saved was a boy named Zanelli, the same kid who was bullying Giovanni earlier that day. Campanella didn't just talk about self-sacrifice on the train. He lived it. And in that instant, it all makes sense to Giovanni. The train, the stars, the journey, it wasn't a dream. It was real. It was some kind of spiritual farewell tour, a gift that allowed him to spend one last hour with his friend, to hear what he truly believed, and to say goodbye without even knowing it. Remember that deep, nameless sadness from the very beginning? Well, now it has a name. It's grief. But it's different now. It's not just a heavy weight anymore. Because of what Campanella did, because of his incredible act of selfless love, Giovanni's sadness transforms into something else entirely. It becomes a resolve, a promise to live his life for the happiness of others, just like his friend did. And the story leaves us with this incredible, haunting question, which comes from another story told on the train. It's about a scorpion that burns itself as a light in the sky to atone for causing harm, praying to be useful to everyone. So the final question is this. What does it mean to burn like a scorpion's fire for the happiness of all? What does it mean to give yourself completely, to burn brightly not for you, but as a guiding light for everybody else? It's a question that sticks with you long after the story ends.